So, let me get this out there. We have criminals that go out and commit hate crimes like the one that recently just happened against William Sims. That was 3 organized men that basically hung out at a pool hall or something like that, and they conspired to kill a young black artist. Police say he was beaten and shot while running away. So that is a real-world example of 3 idiots that get their jollies off of expressing violence or their hatred against some particular race that I can't even imagine. Now I'm going to ask you to use something that probably doesn't get used too much ever since we all grew up. I know I haven't used my imagination in a while. It took me a while to figure out that I kind of need that. And what I mean by that is I feel like I'm so busy all the time that I never have time to sit down and think about things, imagine things, and research things, and read. Read especially, that's a big one. Now, let's use that imagination. Let's pretend for a minute we have more than 3 men. Maybe we even have some women. And they are maybe a little bit smarter than these 3 assholes that decided to go kill William Sims. So, since these people are a little bit smarter, they decide that they don't want to do something so overt like that and obviously get arrested and people find out who they are and all that stuff. So they go about it in a different way. They go about it in a way they can control the news, control the evidence, control everything, essentially. Control, that's the key. And let's just say they either run an organization, or they form an organization, or they take over an organization, whatever. They get power, because quite honestly, when you want something bad, sometimes you actually get it. You can put effort forth and actually get these things. So just keep that in mind. I mean, in today's world, I'll put it this way: we have 3 people that I can think off the top of my head that are sitting with multiple rape accusations currently: Bill Cosby, Bill Clinton, and Donald Trump. Now, I get the impression that mainstream only believes the ones against Bill Cosby because they did, I think it was like a Dateline or something. They did some kind of thing on that, and people believe it, but they're not going to do anything because of statute of limitations. That's ridiculous. But okay, that's the world we live in. What about Bill Clinton? What about Donald Trump? I don't think those have been taken very seriously at all, and I don't know, I'm not going to make accusations about why that is, but you can use your imagination. Do they have power? Do they have control? Can they defend themselves? Remembering that there are actually 6 sadistic humans, just take a flip through history. Yeah, oh shit, yeah, there's actually a lot. We should probably investigate this. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it's not about Hillary. It's about the people hiding behind the idol. My research thinking is as follows. Essentially, I read as much as I can with an open mind. I trust no one and nothing. And I take it with a grain of salt. That's what I mean by that. And usually what I do after I've done all this research is I take a step back from things and go, usually out in the nature or something, but I just go away from the computer and start thinking about things. And what I do is I search for logic. I search for what makes sense. Why would somebody do something like that? Would somebody do something like that? How would they do it? How would they go about doing it? I put myself in, if I was going to do that, that's what you've got to do. You put yourself in their shoes. So, moral of the story, at least of this video, I want to know why our leaders are so connected to convicted pedophiles and all this child abuse artwork that is quite literally in some of their homes, in their businesses. Well, what the fuck? Like, I have questions, and I frankly think you should too. And if this is even remote, if there's a chance this could be legit, that means it's currently going on and there's children that are being hurt. So that's why I'm trying to take this pretty seriously. And frankly, when I think everyone takes an honest look at all the evidence that's out there, especially the artwork, I think, especially the artwork and the code words, learn the code words, the language they're using, and then reread the emails that have been leaked from WikiLeaks. Once you look at it from a different lens, it makes sense. Because you're wondering what they're saying, it doesn't make sense if you're reading it like a normal person. But when you read it through the lens of somebody that has learned these code words, suddenly it begins to click, and that's when it gets scary. Then you start looking at all this artwork, and literally the child abuse art that's in Podesta's home, it's in some of these businesses, the logos that are on these businesses. I think there's like 4 businesses that have logos all kind of beside each other, and they're all within like 4-minute drive from Podesta's house. What? So like, that's a lot of evidence, I think, and you could definitely argue that no one piece of evidence is enough. You could definitely argue that any single piece of evidence can be explained away. And that's probably why this has gone up. That's probably why nobody's looked at this before, is because everything has been explained away. Well, take a step back. Look at all of it. Look at all of it. And then come to your own conclusion. Think about it. That's it. So yeah, good luck. Investigate Pizzagate.